Okay, guys, I'm thanking guys for coming on this training called goal setting. As we know, a goal is not a goal unless it's actually written down, physically written down. We have no need to use our heads as a mental storage. That's why we have pen and paper for laptops, computers. So anything you want, write it down because just like the universe says to us, you have to attract what you want, and it has to be physical. So with that being said, let's dive straight in. What is goal setting? Goal setting is when an individual slash group is committed to achieving a short to long term goal that is highly important to them. The characteristics are tunnel vision, being focused. Whatever you want, you have to be focused. You can't have no distractions. It's either you want it or you don't want it. And that's what a goal is. And that's why you have to write it down because you're serious what you want. Being persistent and consistent with their actions. So you have to take the steps in order to get what you want to achieve. You want to be a 1 star, but what are you doing to be a 1 star? Are you making those phone calls? Are you inviting to events? Are you speaking to people on a daily basis? What are you doing? You do it one day here, one day there. It's not going to work, right? So we have to be persistent and consistent in what we're doing. And the best way to do this is to have a detailed strategy called SMARTER. We've all had SMART goals and SMARTER goals, but I've tweaked it a little bit and I've made them slightly different. And that's going to set us apart because it's the small things and the detailed things that why you achieve what you achieve. That's for them small tweaks. And this can be done part-time. So with that being said, let's dive straight into it. So specific, make your goal specific. If you're aiming to be a 1 star, that's your goal, aim to be a 1 star. Don't worry about being gold builder or silver builder. If you're going to be a 1 star, your goal should be going towards 1 star. Gold builder, silver builder, that will come along. If that's your goal to be 1 star, bang, go for 1 star. Be focused on that. Measurable. So what I mean by measurable, we all know it takes 100 people to be a 1 star director, right? Which is measurable. So how many people are you going to contact? How many free records are you going to get your upline on, your business partners, your director, your sideline? What you're going to be doing to record that? Okay, I need to do X amount of calls a day and invite X amount of people. That's measurable. 100 people, 10 calls a day, invite 20 people. That's measurable. We're talking figures here. It's quantifiable. Accountable. So who's going to be accountability partner? Who's that person that's going to say, look, you need to fix up, You say he's going to make 10 phone calls, you only made 2. Why are you slacking yesterday for? Your day off's on a Saturday. Why are you chilling for going out on a Saturday without doing what you need to do? I'm not saying that, you can't have fun while doing this because you can. But if you haven't done the things you need to done on that specific day and it's not your day off, if you choose to have days off, that's what your accountability is there for. Look, you ain't going out, no, we need to get this done. Are you serious about achieving your goals? Are you serious about being a 1 star? You're going to go out at 10, but you've got 6 o'clock and you talk about getting ready and you haven't made your phone calls. No, you ain't serious. Realistic. Do you believe you can achieve your goal? Now, you wouldn't set a goal down if you didn't think it's realistic. We have many directors within our current company already. I believe there's about 80 to 90 now, and there's 12,000 of us. There's no reason why you can't be within the next 20 or 30 directors. There's no reason. So it has to be realistic. If that's your goal, you have to believe in it 100%. Tunnel vision focused, time-based. When do you want to achieve your goal by? Do you want to achieve 1 star within 5 months? Is it 7 months? Is it 3 years? You need to have a timeline to when you're going to achieve it by. Because if you don't have a timeline when you're going to achieve it by, it's just going to go on and on and on and on and on and on. And that's not being tunnel focused. Just that many of us have jobs, and if we not get the job done within that time frame, we either not getting paid or we're going to get in trouble, right? So we have to be hard on ourselves, and that's what accountability is there for. Listen, how far are you towards your goal? Execution, MMA. I don't know if you guys have heard of this term, but this is a great term, money-making activities. We all know in order for us to get paid, we have to invite to events, invite to webinars, do one-on-one meetings if you're confident enough, and get your upline or your sideline, whoever, to get on a freeway call. They're money-making activities. There's no point doing blogs I'm not saying don't do blogs, but don't focus on that if you're not doing money-making activities. And review. If you need to change anything, if you say, look, me being 1-star within 5 months, is it realistic? It's a bit challenging. Let me push it to 10 months or 11 months. You don't want to change your goal completely, but what you want to do is you want to make sure it's realistic. You want to hit your goal. Yes, it's going to be challenging regardless, because anything worth doing, you need to work for it, right? Because if it's easy to be a millionaire, everybody will be a millionaire, right? So anything worth having is worth working for. So we need to make sure we do it within the right time frame of what we're doing this. And like there are 3 types of goals that you can actually focus on. Like maybe 3 types of people. I haven't put it on the side because I don't want to get people to focus on it. But there are people that have outcome goals. They don't care how they get to 1-star as long as they get to 1-star. So they don't care about the training. They don't care about the education. They don't care about, crossing people, going behind people's back. They would do whatever it takes to achieve their goal, which is outcomes. You don't want to be that person. Do you have a person or a characteristic which is process goals? They do the small things on a consistent basis. Like we spoke before, if your goal is to be a 1-star, you have to go gold builder first. You have to be a director in training before you can get to a 1-star. They are part of your small process goals in order for you to get where you're going. It's not the main goal, but it's smaller goals chopped up for you to get that main goal. And also there's a goal called performance goals. Now this is the person that wants to be in that elite club, that wants that recognition for what they're doing, which goes alongside the process goals. Even though it's an outcome, but it's more performance, because once you're in that director's club, that's your wealth strategy. You're doing it for the right reasons, you're doing it for the right intentions, and you're going to put in that work. There's going to be mini goals beside that, if you get to that performance goal. And with the process goals and performance goals, let's say worst case scenario, you miss your small goals, or you miss your main goal being a 1-star director, but you may have got to 80, 90 people. You're going to learn from that, and you're not going to be upset because you've got skill set that goes with mindset. Skill set plus mindset equals progress that leads towards success. So process and performance goals is everything that's recorded and you grow and learn from, rather than just be outcome. Because we know there are many people within the organization that's come and gone. They are fantastic recruiters, but they find it challenging to build. That's because they are outcome focused. And being outcome focused, to me, this is my basic opinion, which is short-term money, right? We all want long-term money. We want residual income. So we need process goals and performance goals to get where we need to get to in order to, be in that world strategy. Some people might not want to be a 1-star. Some people just may be happy being a gold builder. But I can assure you everyone who's called today wants to be a 1-star, because, the more you learn, the more you earn. And information gets you to places, right? So with that being said, does anybody have any questions regarding it? Just try to keep it short and sweet. Any questions? Any questions, guys? Anything you want to go over?
Yeah, I've got one question. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear
you. Yeah. In terms of basically when you say reviewing, about saying review, like how often would you say we have to sort of in terms of say we come to a certain stage and then you notice that what you're doing at one point is working, how often would you say would you have to sort of change your kind of tactics to sort of try and sort of build a different outcome or something like that?
Well, based what you're saying is that's due to the process goals. So if something's not working, then you change it. That's why there are different characteristics, because you obviously want to achieve your performance goal, but obviously what you're currently doing is not really working. Then you have to tweak it a little bit, and that's why you have your accountability partner to also guide you along the way. So you're going to say to him, look, at the moment right now, I'm saying this to people, and I'm not really getting a high response rate. What can I do differently to get the results that I want to get to? So within the review, The review is mainly about obviously how you're going to achieve your goal within 5 months to 6 months, like I said, the time based or having the belief. But regarding achieving your goal, that's all part of the person. That's part of the process goal or the process outcome, what they want to achieve their main goal. Does that make sense?
Okay, yeah.
Excellent. Any more questions?
It's not a question as such, Hans. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah.
I think what you said was key about the goals, writing them down. Because we tried to keep them in our head, remember them in our head, but there's a reason, like you said, we've got a pen and paper to write them down. I think that's a key thing that I've just taken away from what you've just shared so far. So yeah, just thanks for that one.
No problem. That's the more you learn, the more you earn. You know what I mean? And also, like we have the internet. So me personally, I have a morning routine. Some of you may or may not know, but I take my morning routine consists of the first thing I do in the morning. I read 10 pages of something positive or instructional, and then once I've done that, I have like a sheet of paper, and I visualize myself like pretty much living in a mansion with like a pool and cinema, and I imagine myself actually having it physically. I stare at it for about 10, 15 minutes, and I picture myself just walking around, playing in the pool. That one pool's got a slide down in it, just chilling in the cinema, just having people over. And then after that, I do my morning workout, and then I send out minimum 5 messages to people in my phone book, not Facebook, my phone book, to people, and I say good morning, have a good day. That's what I do. And I probably send to about 50, 40 people sometimes. Just say morning, 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 morning. Just sending out love to people. Just, letting people know that you're there. Because, wouldn't it be great just waking up to a text message about 6:30, 7 o'clock in the morning, someone telling you morning? I think that's great because you're the first thing you think of in the morning that you feel of them, So, and for me, when I've done that now, I get a good response when I speak with people. I can say, listen, look, hey guys, I'm actually doing something right now. I've got a project I'm working on. When are you free to catch up for a bite to eat or for a coffee? And then they're less reluctant to tell me no, because I've spoken to them in the morning, 10 in the morning. Have a great day. Thank you, you too. And those little things over time can actually build to bigger things. And that's a deep part of my morning routine. And, it seems to be going quite well because I've got a bit more closer to my aunt on my dad's side. And, I speak to my dad a little bit more, and my brothers. Do you know what I mean? So, and other friends I didn't really speak to as much. It's kind of bringing me closer to them. So if I tell them something, whether they're interested in what I have to offer or not, it doesn't matter because I've built a relationship with that person and I may need them in the future for whatever reason. So yeah, that's what I pretty much do.
I like that. That's good.
Yeah.
Also, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, also guys, with the goal setting, it doesn't have to always just be about business. It could be personal, it can be health, it can be just goals that you want to hit at work, it can just be goals that you want to do with your children, things you want to be able to do with your children. And I think when you do implement health, wealth and other things into your goals, it kind of makes you as a person a better person at setting goals. So for instance, if I was to set a health goal to say, I'm going to jog every day and go to the gym, now in my mindset, I know that I can stick to goals. I know I can set goals and hit them. So it's not just in your business, guys. You can do this with literally anything in your life. And I think when you can implement this with every angle in your life, that's when you find you have a much more productive life, a much more productive day, and you just get much more out of life, much more fulfilled life. So don't just use this for your business. Literally use it for anything you want to achieve, anything you want to get done. Set goals, times you want to get them done. Be specific. Be very, very specific about what you want. Very specific. And yeah, that's all I really wanted to add on. Just be very specific.
Yeah, I'm good to be added on actually, because I did forget to mention, if you're going to set goals, maybe always set 3 goals. And that kind of touched on what Jamal was saying. Have a personal goal. So what's your personal goal you want to achieve? What's your business goal or your career goal? And what's your contribution goal, your charity goal? Because obviously when you give to people, what you want, you get back as a default. So, you know, if your target's there, you know, give to charity, for example, you give to charity because you want to, not because you know the benefits of it, and you know you're going to get back what you want much more quicker. You know, so you know, I believe it's either Jim Rohn or Zig Ziglar. You know, they probably both said it, but you know, anyway, basically, if you help enough people get what they want, you get everything you want by default. So you focus on helping others, you get everything you want by default. And I've actually seen that, you know, through other people's experiences and what they're going through. You know, they've been going through bad times, but, you know, out of nowhere, they kind of get what they want because they've helped so many different people just because they're just a giving person. So, yeah, so if you're going to set goals, you know, personal, business, career, and contribution goals, you know, because, you know, at the end of the day, we all get in business, you know, to live a better lifestyle, to have time freedom and financial freedom. We can't die of our money, right? So at the same time, we need to, you know, contribute as much as we can, whether it's money or giving away your valuables. Is Andrew Carnegie, who was Napoleon Hill's mentor. First part of his life, he actually acquired wealth in the steel industry. Well, when he died, he had about 450 million. And as he went on, he actually gave it all away. So he said, look, I can't, you know, I mean, I can't take this with me. And back then, we're talking about early 1900s. So on our currency, he'd be like a billionaire in our currency currently. So, you know what I mean? If he could say, look, I'm going to spend half of my life making it, and I'm going to spend the rest of the half just giving it away. And that's what he did. So, yeah, always trying to think about others if you can, you know, with your goals. And this goal setting here, I just made it kind of specific to what we was doing because obviously we're all on the same page, but it's right what Jamal said. You know, goal setting is for everything in life. You know, if you want to be a manager, for example, you want a new promotion or you want to learn a new skill, for example, you know, you want to read a book, anything and everything, just apply goal setting. Just apply it. You know, and whether it's full-time, part-time, or your time, just, you know, just set goals and use the smarter strategy because that's going to bring you closer towards what you need to get to. So, yeah. Thanks for that input, Jamal. Sure. Any more questions?
Yeah, I've got can you hear me?
Yeah, can you count? Yeah, go for it.
Yeah. You know, in terms of when you said like 'cause I like the idea of like the full sort of like goals, the personal goals, business goals, career goals, and contribution goals.
Yeah.
But you know, like all the other ones, what would you use as accountability for like the smarter process? Like, you know, you said that for accountability, say for say personal goals or like charitable goals. How would you use accountability in terms of the smarter process?
Well, basic accountability is like an accountability partner. So that could be your mentor, that could be a close friend of yours, that could be someone that you speak with on Facebook. Like accountability is someone that's going to hold you to account for whatever you're doing. They're going to kind of keep you in line with whatever you're doing. So if you've got a work colleague that you're really close with, and say, listen, man, I'm trying to get promotion. I'm trying to be store manager, man. Like you just, you know, kind of, you know, what I mean, kind of keep me in check. And that might be, for example, when you can't be bothered, you know, to maybe put that last can up and put it straight. And you say, fix up, man, look, put that thing there straight, man. Because also, when you're my manager now, you're gonna grill me in it. So I'm telling you about it. Just put the thing there straight and let's check everything else. And you know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah. So accountability is something that's you go to just kind of check. You know, for example, your accountability partner with whatever you're doing could be your mum. I say, Mum, look, can you kind of look after me and make sure I'm doing what I'm doing? Can you make sure I'm consistent? Can you make sure I'm persistent in what I'm doing? Can you kind of keep me on track?
Okay.
Thank you.
I mean, it could be anyone and everyone. You know what I mean? So it could be someone who has nothing to do with what you're doing. You know what I mean? You could be in completely different aspects of life, but if you've got that mutual respect and they're going to tell you the truth every single time,
Yeah.
10 out of 10, they're going to give it straight. Why are you being lazy for? You're not serious about this.
Go.
You know what I mean? It's just that real. You may think, yeah, I'm pushing, but really, you're not pushing because they see something in you that you don't even see in yourself. It only takes one person to believe in you before you can achieve anything you want in life. Only takes one, and that one person could be your accountability partner. He's telling you you're being lazy. Yeah, but I've done my 10 messages. Yeah, but do 20. You know what I mean? He's going to tell you that. You've done 10, do 10 more. You know what I mean? He's going to keep it real like that. And that's what having an accountability partner is, keeping it 100 with you.
Can I just touch on that?
Yeah, go for it, Cheryl.
Hey. Yeah, Clarence, just what Hansi was saying, an accountability partner, someone that's going to tell you or show you if you're going wrong, where you're going to go, where you're going wrong. So if you're not hitting the goal that you set, they'll, regardless of what, they'll say, Clarence, you know, fix up, you haven't done this yet. So just for instance, my accountability partner for my business is Jamal. So Jamal will tell me stuff I don't want to hear. When I don't want to hear it, he'll still tell me. Does that make sense? And he, you know, I gave him that permission to do that. My accountability partner for my personal goals, like my self-development stuff, is Velma. She's my personal mentor for that. And then obviously, if I have goals at work, then it will be one of my colleagues at work, i.e. one of my managers at work and stuff. So definitely it's important to have an accountability partner, and obviously, you know, someone that's not scared to tell you, you know, when you're going off track as well, and to keep you, they're there to also help you to stay on track, right, Hans?
100%, that's right, yeah.
Yeah, they're there to, and they're not scared to tell you the truth. Listen, you're going off track, you're slacking, what's happening? I mean, me and Jamal, we have this conversation all the time where he constantly, you know, he will irritate me, not because of what he's saying, it's because he's probably telling me something I don't want to hear, but I need to hear it. Does that make sense, Darren?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, Hans. Over to you, mate.
No problem. Yeah, so we literally got about 10 minutes left. So any goals that you guys have got? Do you guys want to share with us, or any personal goals or career goals, contribution goals? Anybody wants to share with us?
Yeah, so my goal, obviously I'm one away from silver, so my business goals is to hit silver, but not just to hit silver, but to help my team get to rank up. I mean, Ken, well done for Ken. He just signed someone up today. There's nothing more, rewarding or nothing more satisfying when your team member, someone you signed someone up helping. So it's good to rank up, but it's also, there's some sort of, I don't know, I can't explain it, but you know, when your team members sign people up and sign into the business, it's really good. So my goal is not just to help myself get to gold, but to help my team get to gold as well. That's my personal goals. My business goals, and then my personal goals, you know, to get back to, like Jamal said, I remember when I first started with you guys in Planet Marketing, Freedom to Success, you know, I used to send you guys pictures of me going out running every morning. Do you know what I mean? And then Jamal would be saying he's going out running, and Hansley, you would tell us about your fitness. And so we have to have a fitness goal. There's a saying that used to say, Hansley, what was it? A healthy mind? I can't remember.
Healthy body, healthy mind.
Yeah, that, exactly. Healthy body, healthy mind. It helps you think straight when you do go out and exercise as well. Even if it's just a walk around the block, if it's just a run around the block, if it's anything, just do it. So that's a personal goal. And also, you know, the reading. You know, Hansley, you touched on a couple of books you're reading as well. The reading is key, do you know what I mean? And stuff for me at the moment. So the reading is good as well. And then also the to receive. It's the law of averages. I can't remember, someone said it. I think it is Jim Rohn, right, Hans?
Yeah, that's Jim Rohn.
The law of averages, yeah, the law of averages as well. You've got to, so like Hansi is saying, like everyone have a routine. Do you know what I mean? Depending on your, like for instance, like, you know, Hansi and Jamal, I think you guys are more, you're self-employed. So your daily schedule is different to mine because I have a set 9-to-5 job. So what you guys would do in the day, I can't do in the day, if it makes sense. So have a routine. And I think they said when you have a habit, it has to be, you have to do it how many times? 7 times or
21 days, they say.
21 days to form a habit. Yeah, exactly. Have a set routine that fits your, that fits your daily rota, your daily plan as well. So, for instance, my routine: you get up, you pray, listen to music on the way to work, audio. Eric Worry, I think you guys are always posting on the group. Eric Worry, Jim Rohn, listen to an audio on the way to work, and then that's it. From 9 to 5, I'm at my job. I mean, and then after that, that's when I get back into the business again. So everyone should ideally have their own personal, routine. Yeah, that works for them, sort of thing. If that makes sense.
Yeah, and Showa touched on it briefly when she said, even though you're working 9 to 5, doing things part time is key. So, I do my exercise in the morning. I get up 6 a.m. every morning to do my exercise. Because I know I've got the rest of the day to do what I need to do. If you're working 9 to 5, 8 to 6, or 10 to 10, whatever, find some time to build your business, because this is why you got involved. You want more time, you want more financial freedom. That's why people get involved, isn't it? They want more time and more financial freedom, and they want a better lifestyle. And if you can't make time for that with your smarter goals, then you need to, find a way to fit it in, because we all have the same 24 hours in a day. You know what I mean? I can get just as much as you can, or you can get more than me. It's just how you manage your time. And I realized having a diary is very effective. I didn't realize how having a diary, how effective it was. Since I've got a diary, my days are much more structured, and I get much more things done within the day, and my mind's not so scattered. I'm like, I didn't forget to do that. I should have done this. Everything's in the diary. Follow-ups. Time I work up, time the shifts I've got. When I'm gonna plan my diary next. When I got meetings. When I'm gonna meet people. Everything's in the diary. Whether it's going for a drink or just social, everything's in the diary. You know what I mean? Because I realize I can't always rely on my phone, because my phone battery may die, and my phone battery dies a lot. Because I'm sending those morning messages. People always contacting me. Morning, my day's going great. How's your day going? People always contacting me. So I always have someone to speak with. That means my battery's going to die much quicker, because people are contacting me. So I need a way of, recording my stuff I need to record, whether it's follow-ups, getting back to people. So yeah, I find having a diary really helps. So yeah, kind of structure my life a bit. I was a bit of a mess, but not as messy as much as I am because of that diary. It's a great investment. Sound like a salesman for a diary, right?
Yeah. It's 2017, not 16, mate.
Yeah. I get 50% match on every diary I sell, so make sure you guys come to me, yeah?
Damn, I want one of those, mate.
Yeah, I'm joking. But yeah, guys, I highly recommend getting a diary. Write things down on pen and paper. You can't always rely on our phones and our computers to write things down on. Yeah, so I'd highly recommend keeping it old school. And I realized the best way to build a business is old school. These old school methods won't ever die out. Going to, seeing someone one-on-one, invite to events. Even to this day, events is the most powerful thing in our industry. There's nothing much more powerful than going to a convention. There's nothing much more powerful than seeing your CEO or the top income earners within your company or within our company. There's no better feeling than that. You can't get that feeling online. And as we know, we speak with many people online, and I find it, I don't find it weird, but just that many networks I see, they're not doing what we're doing. They're not posting pictures of their team, of their organization on Facebook, right? Because they've probably never seen their team or organization. You know what I mean? So they don't have the kind of retention that we have within our team of freedom success. They're not going to have it. You know what I mean? And everyone is cool here. We have to push to get Jamel 1-star director, because the moment we get Jamel to 1-star director, our business is going to explode. Like, it's hours in it. Like, I can't explain it. I just can't explain it. When Jamel gets to 1-star director, we're all pretty much directors in training, pretty much.
Okay.
We're all directors in training. Because Jamal doesn't realize that the authority figure he has. I'm actually reading a book called Thought Leader, and you probably got seen on my Facebook, like the thought leader mentality.
Hello?
Yeah.
Signal is not bad.
And
Oh, signal's going with, yeah, we've only got a minute left anyway, so you probably can't ask. But yeah, so I believe with this company right now. Jamel.
Connection's gone.
Hello, can you guys hear me?
you say the connection's gone?
I can hear you. Connection's not gone because we just spoke.
Oh, there you are. You're back.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. Yeah, as I was saying before.
You're back.
We back here?
Yeah, we're back, bro.
Yeah. We've got a minute left. Yeah, as I was saying before. With Jamel obviously setting this whole thing up. Jamel is our thought leader. You know, he's that guy within a company that's leading the charge. As you said, Cheryl, everybody wants to join Freedom to Success, and that couldn't be possible without Jamal founding Freedom to Success. So we need to push him to 1 star, and the moment we do that, it's going to be crazy, man. I know he don't like the limelight, and he don't like to be bigged up, because he's got a heart of gold, and he aims to literally help people. Even before this industry, he's aimed to help people anyway, and that's what he does so naturally. So yeah, hopefully it's rubbing off on everybody. It's definitely rubbing off on me. I'm a bit more friendly with people, trying to connect more. Hence, I've got my daily routine. So yeah, with that being said, if I lock off, I'm great to have you on the call. I'm thankful for so many people coming on, and look forward to the next training. So yeah, guys, I'll cut out.
Right,
Yeah,
thanks,
thank
Andrew.
you
Well
for that,
done.
bro. Thank you
No problem,
so
man.
much for that.
Come on, guys.
That was amazing. And guys, basically what Handley's just saying to you is